and character nation through peaceful movement. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, to the honorable, the judge, and all participants. Let me introduce myself. My name is Chelsea Salsabila Aurelia Yudika. I'm from MTS PESANTREN Amin. I will deliver a speech. The theme is nationalism, and the title is Building a Character Nation Through Movement. Often we hear the criticism that the nation lacked of good character, culture of mutual cooperation, togetherness, persistence, hospitality, and so the first we hear in lesson at school, the more difficult we find in reality. Conversely, which appears on the surface is negative phenomena, violence, riots, corruption, and so on, adding more and more to the face of the nation. Therefore, development is now necessary to revitalize the nation character, competitive, noble, and moral. Next is corporate, patriotic, and culturally dynamic and oriented toward characters towards science and technology. Young people, as the hero to the land soul, inherit the characters above. To make it happen, for example, can be true by doing the activity of the school movement. Scouting educational method is an interactive teaching learning process, which is carried out in the open air in the form of challenging, interesting, and fun game. This process is carried out in groups, in separate units to be competitive and imply the scale science system. In the context of the above character development, the movement by school also has the Dasar Dharma principles. It contains 10 values that the soul be practiced, namely piety to God Almighty, love of nature and human affection, the courteous and knightly patriot, submissive and likes to conform, willing to help and steadfast, diligent, skilled and happy. Subsequent values of truth, careful and humble, disciplined, brave and loyal, responsible and trustworthy, and the pure in truth, word and deed. These principles are normatively good and noble, but in order to revitalize the school movement, other effort to push for immediate discussion of the school movement bill should also be done step by step, more bold and progressive. For instance, call petrochells in the logo or symbol as part of the refreshment and strengthening branding, involving as many young components in the management at the central corners, or else by selecting some of the trusted public figures to